Connecting. Going live. Yes. The thing. Being done. Alright. And we're in. Morning, afternoon, hello everybody. We're gonna finish Momodora today. And we're not gonna talk about how I haven't been streaming for a minute. We're also not gonna talk about how you can apparently hold down select to view the map, and I didn't know that. Alright, well that makes things a little... God damn. Alright. Oh, I got past Flora, nice. But... what was I gonna say? Right. I haven't been streaming for a minute. A lot of stuff has been happening. A lot of things have been going on. I've been working on a couple projects. Is kind of the big thing that I'm doing. But also, I kind of developed a crippling addiction to Genshin Impact. Please don't crucify me for this. I've tried streaming Genshin like 3 or 4 times already, and I just can't get it to work. Like, uh, oh, so just for reference, I use Streamlabs OBS. It's really easy to use, and it's free, and it's wonderful. I might pay for the Prime version someday. We'll see how that goes. But for now, whatever I have with Streamlabs OBS isn't liking Genshin Impact. I don't know why. It's literally just Genshin Impact. I've tested out a couple other games on it, and it works just fine. But Genshin specifically is just... I'm not allowed to stream it, I guess. Which is unfortunate, because I have very much been getting into that game. Also, I'm dying a lot, but, you know, that happens. And I got to adventure rank 33 currently, which I've heard is pretty good. Most people, from what I have heard, who are, like, set and just waiting for the next update with their, like, maxed out characters are at adventure rank 45. So I'm getting close. I pulled a bunch of good characters, which, if I can ever get Genshin working, I would absolutely love to show off. But, you know, it is what it is. If I can't get it working, I'm gonna stop making excuses. I'll stream other things. If it's not working, you find a different solution. That being said, again, I am working on several projects, some of them to do with streaming, some of them just to do with me still being in school, because I technically don't have my degree yet. Technically, don't tell anyone. So yeah, that's been eating up time too, and also just general life stuff. I'm sure y'all know how that is, though. But we're in here, we're doing it, we're going live, I'm dying a lot. I'm really trying my absolute best. But, I mean, you've seen the level of quality that can be expected from me. I'm a solid, like, okay at video... Okay. Okay. You know what? What we're gonna do, we're gonna fight the final boss, and we're gonna get the normal ending. Because I kind of wanted to go back and get some more collectibles before I did. But, oh my lord! As you can see, that's not exactly going very well. So instead, we're just gonna fight the boss, get the ending of the game for if you don't get the special collectibles, and then we'll go and collect everything. After we do that. I think that's fair. we will... I mean, we're beating the game today. Like, I don't think there's even a question of that. In terms of, like, completing the main story, oh my lord. Oh my god. In terms of completing the main story, we are very close. So, I mean, there's no excuse for not beating that today. And I also just wanna finish up. So I'll be getting the rest of the collectibles that we do not have. I don't remember what the difference is. I remember there's a difference between the two. Like, she spawns shadow clones of herself, and you have to attack the real version. Maybe it's the lowest one? Yeah, okay, it's the one lowest to the ground. That makes sense. Kind of. I don't know. If I was her, I'd make the clones lower to the ground and just put myself up high. I think that would make a little more sense in terms of keeping my one vulnerability away from the person who has a fucking leaf as their primary weapon. Well, I guess if you looked at me, you'd probably think the bow was my primary weapon, considering I do have one of those. And you wouldn't think the fucking leaf is my method of fighting. But, you know, here we are. Also, that was a boss, so cool. Was it a boss? Maybe, technically. Who's to say? Who's to say? Oh my lord. So I'll tell you a little bit about some of the projects I'm working on. One of the things I am working on is oh shit. Might have to fight the boss again. One of the things I'm working on is a YouTube channel, actually. I'm gonna stay on Twitch for now, as far as streaming goes. But, you know, we're not very far along. I might end up switching over to YouTube for some streaming. At the very least, I know I will be putting up a few videos on YouTube. Probably at first they'll just be like some cuts of the streams, as well as the full VODs. I'm planning on getting from now on, or like once the YouTube account starts, I'm planning on taking all the Twitch VODs I have and putting them up on there, just so they can be easily viewed by whoever wants to find the channel or whatever. But I do also have some plans for some YouTube-only content. I will not spoil what that is, but there will be some content that you will only be able to see on YouTube, so that's exciting. And, yeah, the YouTube account, not currently set up. Like I said, I have a lot of work to do on it. I'm learning to edit, for one thing, so that's a process. So I will not, like, link the YouTube account yet, because there isn't one. But when I get it up and running, I will absolutely have it, linked up to my Twitch account. And if y'all wanna go and subscribe to that and see more of whatever the fuck I'm doing, go for it. I'd appreciate that. And as we move closer to that, we'll move closer to knowing, am I staying on Twitch or am I moving to YouTube? I also thought about moving to Mixer, but that's obviously not an option. I saw, part of the reason for this, by the way, part of the reason for me thinking about this is just, I mean, I've been thinking about, like, where do I want to make content? And I was pretty sure I wanted to do Twitch, but also, like, this is kind of experimental. for me. And I've been looking up some stuff about, like, how YouTube works as far as streaming goes, and also being just a content creator on YouTube. And there are some differences between Twitch and YouTube that I wasn't expecting. Because I always hear about how, like, oh, YouTube doesn't care about their content creators. They treat their content creators horribly. And I always kind of thought that Twitch was a lot better about it. But with the recent news about so many channels getting copyright strikes and so many channels having to take down their videos, and even some of the bigger channels getting completely shut down, um, just has me a little worried for the future. And also, I've been doing my research as far as, like, which channel is better to try to find some growth on. And in it's complicated. In some ways, Twitch is better for growing, simply because there are less people on Twitch than YouTube. Like, just numerically, there are less people on Twitch than YouTube, which is certainly meaningful. I'm not going to pretend like it isn't. But also, as far as, like, discoverability on Twitch, there's some issues with that. So, for the foreseeable future, I'm planning to kind of summarize what I have been rambling on about. I am streaming on Twitch for now, and continuing to do that is the plan for now. But there will be content on YouTube in the future, and there is a possibility that that content on YouTube might become the primary content, and I might switch over to streaming on YouTube instead. If I do, I assume it probably won't hurt too much. There's not a lot of people who follow me, so getting just a few people to follow me over to a different platform, probably not going to be too big of a deal. But, if it is, then let me know, and I'll take that into account. But yeah, that's just kind of the stuff I've been thinking about. As far as some other projects, just working on some, like, different forms of content that I can put up aside from just me playing a game, which I still want to do, obviously. I really enjoy doing it. But I figure if I can get some different types of content as well, uh, then, oh my lord, I'm sorry, I'm focusing a little here. Oh my god, I know it's hard to tell that I'm focusing because I'm bad, but I swear. Um, okay, there we go. I don't know what I was saying. Basically, there should be new stuff in the future and some different stuff for people to watch, because I would like people to watch. I'm not expecting, like, I'm not expecting that I'll ever, like, blow up on YouTube or Twitch and get huge and, like, be able to make a career out of it or anything. Not really expecting that to ever happen. But, if I could get a steady stream of, like, I think, like, for me the goal is, for me the goal would be, I'd say 100 people. And this is, like, I'm not talking like I should have 100 views right now. No, 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 not at all. I'm saying, like, long-term end goal for me currently would be if I had, like, 100 people who fairly consistently watched the stuff I made. This is the road to the right before the final boss, by the way. Um, that's pretty much the end goal for me. And obviously, if I end up achieving that goal and I'm still like seeing some potential in more, then I'll keep working at it, keep trying to get more. I'm certainly not gonna stop um, trying to like improve the channel or improve myself or anything like that. I mean this channel is still very new. Um, just I like I like talking about the future. I just I just want to be I just want to be open for as far as like what the plan is and how I'm looking at things, what I'm planning to do. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to say everything because some of the things I want to keep as a surprise, like some of the projects, I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, just because I think it would be more interesting for y'all to not know and to find out when the project is finished and you get to see the completed product. I think that would make for more interesting content for a lot of people. But as far as like what am I planning to do with just making content at all, I'm planning to do it for a good long while at this point. Whether or not I can reach any of my goals is, to me, irrelevant. Or, it's not irrelevant. It's, it's what I'm working towards, but I forgot I could dash in the air, by the way. But even if I never make any of my goals, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm here having a good time, doing the best I can, and hopefully I can bring some entertainment and some content to some people. Because those are pretty much the two founding parts of this channel, is just I enjoy it, and if even a few other people can enjoy it, then great. I mean, if both of those things are true, I think this is very much worth doing and worth putting a good amount of effort into. It's not like I'm really doing a whole lot else with my life. So, yeah. What else is going on? What else is going on? I mean, on the subject of me doing nothing in my life, I'm literally going to be doing practically nothing from now on. Because, I used to go to a Cardfight Vanguard locals every week. It's a card game that I very much enjoy, I'm very much into. And I loved going to that locals. There was a lot of cool people. Playing the card game is very fun for me. And so I enjoy that a lot. But unfortunately, with the whole situation the world is in, what the town I live in just got a new curfew recently for businesses, and there's been talks of stores closing down again and going back into a hard quarantine, like we were in April or so. And frankly, with even talks of that, I'm very worried. So I'm basically just not going to that locals for a while. And since that was pretty much the only time I ever really got out of the house, because, quarantine, I'm I'm basically doing nothing. I'm basically just staying inside, working on my schoolwork, or just watching videos on YouTube, cleaning shit. Like, I'm not going anywhere, doing anything. Also, I just realized we still have the frickin' cat's paw equipped, and we definitely don't need that. Definitely not a boss item, I would say. Okay, as I use it. There are a couple phases to this fight, which is why not I'm not too upset about using up all my bells or anything, because right now I'm kind of just learning patterns and trying to make just a little bit of progress at a time. Because we have not gotten close to the end so far. So, right now I just want to be able to dodge attacks semi-consistently, which I'm not doing a very good job of. But I'm learning some of them. I mean, that's pretty much this game, like I've said before, it's just... And again, like Dark Souls, is just, you just throw yourself at it until you learn the patterns, and eventually you can just do it. Also, I should switch out the thing. So we have an actually useful item. Maybe increases visibility in dark areas, that sounds pretty useful. Let's just do the Crystal Seed. What does the lollipop do again? I can't remember. I think it makes me invincible for a period of time. I can't find it anywhere. Impurity Flask. Oh, Pearl, Quick Arrows, Black Sachet. Let's equip some items as well. Some attacky shit. It's not in key items. What the fuck? I have no fucking idea what this lollipop is. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking clue. Whatever. Fuck it. We're doing it live. I mean, literally, we're doing it live. Good work. So, as far as me, let's get back to this topic and stop focusing on the boss so much. As far as me, short term, making more content, uh, don't think I'm just going to consistently be doing this thing where I just disappear for like 2 weeks. I absolutely regret that I didn't post any content. Like I said, a lot was going on, but also it was entirely my fault at the end of the day. I could have used my time a little bit more effectively and found some time to stream, but I did not. And that is entirely on me. And I'm going to work to not do that in the future. I'm also not guaranteeing that, like, I have a consistent upload schedule right now, because unfortunately my life right now is extremely hectic. so having a consistent anything was very hard for me. I don't even have a consistent, like, dinner time lately. Last night I ate at, like, I think, like, 7. The night before that, I maybe ate at 12. And the night before that, I think I might have eaten at 4. So, my life's kind of a mess right now. I do want a consistent schedule in the future, but with a lot of the things I have going on, by the way, she killed us. But it's in the cutscene though, so it's fine, and it means there's nothing we can do about it. I do want to have a consistent, basically, I do want to have a consistent schedule in the future, but I can't right now because of several things in my life. Once I get those sorted, I will do my best to set down a schedule and say I'm going to be streaming on these days, starting at these times. Probably gonna start with like 3 days a week and stream on the same 3 days every week. That is the current goal for me, is to be able to do that. Kaho, the high priestess from the village of Len, failed in her mission of sealing away the curse. We failed, everybody. The world of the living was further infested by spirits of the dead who continued to spread misery throughout the world. Unlocked insane difficulty. Bad ending. We did it, Reddit. I am looking up how to get the other endings because I don't remember. So just give me 1 minute. Hi, Cece. Babe? Didn't leave yet. Are you the only one? It's alright. What is it? I'm just looking up a thing. No, what is it, honey? Um, all of the endings. There's only 2 endings from what I know. Oh, okay. I thought there was a 3rd ending for some reason. But no, I guess there's only 2 endings. So let us go. Let us leaf, as it were. And go do the thing we need to get the other ending. Because I guess there's only 2. I swear I remember another ending. But, I mean, no one on the internet has ever lied, so clearly there's not. Whee! Okay. So, if y'all remember, earlier in the game, there was a windmill type thingy, and it was not in this direction, was it? I'm going the totally wrong way? Is that factual? That might be correct. Fuck. No, I think this is it. No, this is it. No, I'm a genius. Okay, it's fine. I'm a genius. Over here, I still don't know why this rock doesn't crush you. Over here is the windmill, and we have a thing called sealed wind. They both have the word wind in the name, therefore meaning they're connected. Oh, by the way, this thing is a windmill. Yes, I know it's hard to tell. If you didn't know it was a windmill, completely understandable. But it is. And so if we use the sealed wind, open this up, and go in here, and here we go. Bathe with maple leaf and hibisco tea? Yes, please. Got fresh spring leaf. Huzzah! This blessed leaf is able to purify the source of the curse. So our leaf is now green. We now do 50% more damage. And we can get the true ending. Or the good ending. The ending of it. The one where we, like... The one where we don't just fail and accomplish nothing. The one where everything we've done in the game so far means something. So, then the question becomes, ivory bugs. There's 7 more, so we gotta find them. Let me check what areas I haven't opened. There's one area there. There's an area down there. There's some areas over here. Okay. So we got plenty of places to check. Again, this is 100% completion, so I will be getting everything. That includes all the little buggies. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. Right. Okay. I don't remember what to do with the bugs when I get them all, by the way. I remember there's a person who takes them and gives us rewards. Don't remember where this person is, or what the reward for getting all the bugs is. So, I'm sure it'll be fine, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Yeah. Oh, the tutorial's still here, by the way. We forgot it. The tutorial was not for us, it's actually just for anyone who passes through this area. That's how these little gremlin things learned how to fight, is the freaking tutorial. Also, I've gone down, and I did not move. Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing, is the vitality fragments. Is the other collectible we need to get. And, of course, all of the items. Like, the, I think the poison arrow one. We already have something that gives us poison arrow, but I think there's something like that we don't. Also, this person is aggroed now. For reasons. I don't. Something lore. Something the fucking environmental storytelling. Something, this is for people smarter than I am. Hup, hup, hup. What else is going on? Told you about a little bit about what's happening, and of course, a lot of what's going on is a whole lot of nothing. I may or may not be going home for Christmas. Again, an aspect of there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. So, you know, I'd like to go home for Christmas. I'd like to see my family. But unfortunately, the world we live in doesn't like people seeing their families. So we shall see how that goes. But hey, I've got Mimi friend family, and Mimi friend family is very important family. So I'm alright. Even if I don't get to go home, still have plenty of people to spend the holidays with. Including the person in the other room. And this cat here. Oh, okay. Cool. So I thought Cece was responding to what I said on stream by meowing. But it turns out my own girlfriend doesn't even want to watch my streams, which is fair. I mean, Bob Ross is a better streamer than I am. Let's be honest. I mean, I would watch Bob Ross over me as well. So, oh my lord. You know, thinking about it, the green leaf might actually not do any more damage. The green leaf might be just to get the ending, which, you know, is fair. But I guess maybe there are no actual leaf damagey upgrades in this game. Who's to say? Someone smarter than I am. That's for sure. By someone smarter than I am, I mean someone who is willing to take the 5 seconds it would take to look that up. Which is not something I am looking to do. Oh my god. I do love how the little kitty squeaks. Little kitty goes squeak, squeak, squeak. I did need to come down here, by the way, because map completion is part of 100%. So, I do need, even though there was nothing there, I did need to go down there. So it was not a waste of time. I'll just waste your time in other ways by not knowing where the fuck to go. There's one up and to the left. Right. Let's find out what that's about. Da 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 da. Gonna go swimming. I haven't gone swimming in a long time. There's a point. I have reached a point in my life where I have actually forgotten how to swim because it was so long in between times that I swim. Yeah. I used to be like when I was in I think middle school. I used to um I used to be really good at swimming. And I even like was on a swim team for a period of time. And it was something I did really well with. And at this point in my life, I don't even remember how to swim. Because it's just been so long. Oh, apparently Bob Ross is painting a tree. Okay. That's one project that I'll tell you all about right now. I want to follow a Bob Ross tutorial as either a stream or a video, depending on how it goes. But, in case y'all didn't know, I cannot draw for the life of me. I don't understand how colors work. I don't understand really any of it. But I'm sure Bob Ross would still support me, because Bob Ross supports everyone. Like, just as long as you try your best, Bob Ross will support you. I know he's not still alive, but still. I could maybe like try taking some drawing classes and learn how to draw. But honestly, I have a bunch of other things that I'm trying to do, so I don't know if I really have the time to make that a priority. As far as like learning things, I have a bunch of other things that I really would like to learn how to do. Uh, I just spaced out there for a minute. Sorry about that. But I want to learn a second language. That's a big one that I have kind of worked on, but definitely not hard enough. But that is a priority in my life. Before I die, I'm going to learn a second language. I don't know what language yet. I took a year of Italian in college, and that was a lot of fun. So maybe that. I am a weeb, so Japanese is always an option. Um, Aside from that, I mean, those are probably gonna be one of those two, frankly. Because, I mean, like I said, I've already got some experience with Italian, and I enjoyed it. And also, I am Italian, so I got that going on. Plus, it's a Romance language, and I am a filthy pleb who is not good enough to put effort into learning something difficult. And I already know English, so a Romance language sounds pretty simple. But of course, I am a huge weeb, so, Japanese. It's there. It's an option. It's definitely something I've considered. But I don't know. I mean, if I'm gonna do it, if I choose Japanese, I'm gonna end up putting a lot of effort into it. And I know. Oh, by the way, Bellflower upgrade. Nice. And I'll probably share my progress on stream. However it goes, I want to, whatever language I learn, I would like to one day make a video where I just speak in that language for the entire video. There will be subtitles, obviously, which is why it can't be a stream. But I would like to do that. I want to take acting classes, because I've taken some before, and I really, really enjoyed them. I want to finish getting my teaching degree, because I've got that almost completely done. I just have a few more requirements left, so I'd really like to do that. I mean, I mentioned Vanguard earlier. I really want to be better at Vanguard. I'm okay. I'm a solid. Also, here's why I didn't find the lollipop earlier. I didn't fucking pick it up. Good work, me. Fully restores the user's HP. That's pretty good, but I'm pretty sure it's like one-time use. I mean, yeah, it's one-time use. It respawns when you hit the bell. Speaking of which, hit that bell and subscribe. I'm kidding, there is no bell on Twitch. But, once the YouTube channel is underway, goddamn right, you're gonna hear me asking y'all to hit that bell. Hit that bell like you've never hit something before. Cece's gonna hit the bell from the back. Got it. I have no idea. Not a fucking clue where I'm going. Oh, there's a thing here. Okay, cool. Also, who the fuck? Have I talked to you? Under the sacred protection of our Lord, let us pray for the souls of those departed and those wasted by the dark. Please, my Lord, have mercy on the soul of my poor sister so she can rest. Okay. Have I talked to that person before and I just forgot? Or were they not here before? I have no idea. Oh, and I should mention, by the way, as I am a degenerate, I of course will not be following a Bob Ross tutorial in the conventional way with an easel and paints and all of that, because first off, I am a degenerate and I like doing things in weird and wacky ways. Second off, your bitch be broke. So Ya bitch be broke. So paints are expensive. I'm not saying I can't buy paints, but I'm saying I don't want to. I'm saying there are other things I would much rather be spending that money. Plus, I have an idea, and we'll see how it goes. And if it goes well, then it'll be a great time. And if it goes stupid, then, I mean, that'll still be a success in my book, frankly. If it goes stupid, like, good job, me. Mm-hmm. Soft tissue. Got it. I know you have brushes and paint, Cece, but effort. Besides, I have an idea, so it's fine. The idea... The idea of legends. Don't you dare buy me a canvas, because I won't use it. Soft tissue. Creates an artificial healing zone. Ooh. Any of y'all want to get touched by that soft tissue? I got a couple soft tissues in my room for personal use. I am a degenerate. That's the whole point. That's literally... That's what I said. The point is, I'm a degenerate, so I don't want to do things the normal way. I want to do things the stupid and fun way. Honor Bob Ross? No. I don't even have a response to that. I mean, look, if what I'm gonna do isn't honoring Bob Ross, then, frankly, is he worth honoring? That's terrible. I'm sorry, Bob Ross. I apologize. Maybe I'll follow a Ross Bob tutorial instead. Maybe that's more up my alley. I have no idea where the fucking bugs are, by the way. I'm probably gonna look it up in a minute. Because I am what the kids call lazy. Also, I passed the bell. Didn't even ring it. God, such a degenerate. How will I be notified now? Will I be notified about all the amazing content that will someday come out of YouTube.com/this fucking dumbass playing video games? What? I'm still... Like, I understand why, but I'm still surprised that gaming and Let's Playing is the industry that blew up the most in terms of, like, online video making. I understand why. It's because it's quicker, and so you can get out, in terms of, like, being able to get out consistent content. It's a great play. It's a great way to do that. But at the same time, it's just crazy to me. Because I don't know, it's just Something about watching someone else playing video games still sounds stupid to me, even though that's something that I sometimes spend hours of my day doing. Like, pretty much no matter what I'm doing, I'll put on, like, some YouTube videos or a stream in the background. And it's usually a gaming channel. And it's like, that's really the industry that did it, huh? That cracked the code. I mean, it's great for me, because again, that's the content. That's the content I like, and that's now the content I make. It's crazy. I'm not complaining at all about it, by the way. I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about it. I kind of want pizza too. I want a lot of things. I want chicken tenders, but I shouldn't. I don't know if I've mentioned it enough, because it's an essential part of my life. But there is... Hi, by the way. There is a Sunoco very close to our where Cece and I live. A Sunoco is a gas station, by the way. It's a big old gas station chain. And they have like a food court type thing there. And part of that food court is these chicken tenders. And the chicken tenders themselves are fine. But they have this barbecue sauce. See, this barbecue sauce is... It is life-changing barbecue sauce. Like, I cannot overstate how much of a religious experience eating their barbecue sauce is. It's just unexplainably amazing. Cece doesn't like it as much as I do, but it's like, I need to figure out what kind of barbecue sauce they have and where they get it. Because if I can just get, like, a gallon of that barbecue sauce every month, I'll be set. Just for life. It's like, I don't know. I need to know. If I ever find out, I will share the secrets of their barbecue sauce with y'all, because the world should not be deprived of the majesty that is that barbecue sauce. Like, the world needs to know. And frankly, the only reason I don't know is because I'm really shy and haven't asked yet. Cece keeps saying I should just ask them, but I am very bad with people. So that's of course why I made a Twitch channel, where it's very important that I'm good with people. But the reason I brought this up is because I have a story about their barbecue sauce. It's not a very long story. Basically, they tried to change it. It was like last week, or like 2 weeks ago. They changed their barbecue sauce. Here it is. They changed their barbecue sauce. It was the most disappointing thing I think I've ever experienced. Like, I, I've had, when I was young, I had a little guinea pig that was like the only family pet I've ever had to myself. That guinea pig dying was less disappointing was less disappointing than them changing their barbecue sauce. I'm serious. It is that life-changing. But, thankfully, the barbecue sauce they changed it to, by the way, the barbecue sauce they changed it to was still, like, pretty good. Like, it was pretty decent barbecue sauce. Um, and so, I was very sad. But 2 days ago, I felt like getting chicken tenders. And so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just get some chicken tenders. It'll be great. Like, they won't be as good, but, at least they'll be, like, okay. They'll be adequate chicken tenders. There'll be chicken, there'll be tender, it will go into my mouth, combined with barbecue sauce, and it will be adequate. It will be a meal. And I got there, and I ordered my chicken tenders, and I only ordered two. Usually I order four, because I'm a fat fuck. But I only ordered two, because I wasn't super looking forward to them. I was kind of just wanting to get something inside me, and their food is cheap. Um, so I just went for it. And I was feeling down the entire time, because I was just thinking about the barbecue sauce that I would never get to taste ever again. And I got back, and I saw the container. And their new barbecue sauce is like this very, very dark red, like almost black. But their old barbecue sauce a a light red, like it's almost like not even red. There's like a little bit of white in it. And I saw this very light, very, very, very light barbecue sauce that I had gotten. And I didn't want to get my hopes up, but I took it out and I sniffed it. And then I took the very first bite of that chicken with the barbecue sauce. And my God, I I like I cried. I was so happy. So the moral of the story, kids, is if you find really, really good barbecue sauce, just hope and pray it doesn't go away. But if it does, just, try to get it back. Because it's worth it. Barbecue sauce is worth whatever you have to sacrifice for it. If you have to sacrifice your firstborn in order to get that real high quality barbecue sauce, come on. Are you really living if you would say no to that? Something similar to Wendy's uses something similar to Kraft? Okay. I mean, cool, but Wendy's barbecue sauce is like just okay, frankly. Wendy's barbecue sauce is not it doesn't have enough uh like it doesn't have enough kick to it for me. Like the barbecue sauce at I can fuck off with that, fair enough. The barbecue sauce that I really like, it's like sweet and not too overpowering, but it's got this like little tiny hint of a spicy kick. And that little kick is what really sends it over the edge. It's not spicy, so I can just like keep eating it and not worry about my my little white person mouth getting overwhelmed. But it's got the something. It's got the spice. So that's map completion of the boss chamber, which is what I was after there, by the way. I don't think I explained that. Let's see, we're at 98% map completion. That means there's something I'm missing. but I don't see it. I legit don't see it. If anyone sees it, please let me know. Oh, there it fucking is. Okay. There's the thing. Okay. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh my lord. If y'all hear anything in the background, please just ignore it. People who live with us are very rude and very much not quiet. But, oh, that's another thing. I think I've mentioned it before, but Cece and I are moving within the next few months. February, is when we're moving. I don't know why I said it like that. But it's been a fucking process and a half. But we're moving in with a friend of ours named David. He's a really nice person. He's quiet, and he's at his job a lot. So, we don't have to... We're not gonna have to worry about hearing people yelling in the background, because that won't be happening. At least not as much. Because we are most likely moving into an apartment. Currently we live in a house. But we're most likely going to be moving into an apartment. So, I mean, frankly, we're probably not going to worry about hearing other people yelling on stream. Other people are probably going to be knocking at my door saying, "What the fuck are you doing? Shut up. Stop screaming into a microphone at 10 in the afternoon." Which, you know, is fair. Because, in case you haven't noticed, I've gotten a bit louder since when I originally started. There's a bug, by the way. Mostly because... Fuck, dude, I really hope that was it. Mostly because... Am I okay? What? Why? What's wrong with me screaming into the mic at 10 in the afternoon? What's the issue with that? But, yeah. I've gotten louder. That is the morning? 10 in the afternoon is the morning? 10 p.m. is the morning? Really? I didn't know that. Incredible! We've learned something new. Apparently 10 p.m. is morning. Good to know. Thanks, Cece. 10 a.m.? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know a.m. meant afternoon. Gotcha. Good to know. Good to know. It's almost like it's called afternoon because it happens afternoon. It's a crazy concept, I know. But stop bullying you. No, it's fun. It's fun. I will bully you relentlessly. If you talk in my chat, I will bully you. And I'm sorry. But to be fair, you can bully me too. Like, if you're in my chat, feel free to call me a fucking loser. I'll just take it. I mean, I'll bully back, but like... I'll still accept it. I cannot find this other 2% of the map I am missing, by the way. It's just nowhere to be seen. 10 p.m. is the evening, not afternoon? Wait, are you saying 10 p.m. isn't afternoon? Is that... Are you saying 10 p.m. isn't afternoon? It is at night? Yeah. Night takes place after noon. Like, I don't know what's so hard to understand about this. There's a difference? Okay. Is it that 10 p.m. is afternoon, but 10 a.m. is before noon? Is that the difference? Where the fuck am I going? Ah! I'm actually losing my shit. I can't figure this out. I just don't see it. I guarantee it's something super obvious that's like right in my face, but I just don't fucking see it. You're leaving me? That's a shame. Alright, everyone, I'll be accepting girlfriend applications, so if y'all have them, send them to me at a... Seadog VA did that. He accepted girlfriend applications, and I think that's very powerful. I think anyone who is like, yeah, you have to apply to be my girlfriend, that's powerful. Like, that's the confidence that you know you're worth something. You know your worth, and you're not gonna let just anyone have you. I love you, babe. What the fuck? I've been staring at this map for like 5 minutes, and I just can't see it. Oh my god. This is... Oh my god. Alright, look. Y'all, if I'm just... You have to do me a favor. If I'm just constantly scrolling past it, and it's really obvious, and I'm just not seeing it, you have to promise me you won't clip this. Please don't. Just don't clip this. Nobody needs to know about this. Oh, fucking god. Ah! What the fuck? Alright, hold on. Momodora, Reverie under the Moonlight. 98% map completion. Here we go, 100% map completion. I tried to look up to see if there was, like, I don't know, something obvious I'm missing. But I don't fucking know. Dude, I'm actually, like, so fucking stupid, aren't I? I can't see it. I just can't see it. I don't know. Ah! I'm gonna lose my mind. I feel so dumb. Good lord, why? I'm just like scrolling around and literally checking, like I'm alt-tabbing out to look at a picture of an 100% map. To like try to spot what I'm missing. I just don't see it. Ah! What is it? What am I missing? I don't understand. I've literally looked at this entire 100% map. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the actual fuck? By the way, one thing I did find while I was looking at that is I found a map that marks all the locations of the ivory bugs and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. That'll be helpful. Map completion. Y'all. Y'all, I don't know. I'm actually just so confused. I just can't see it. Alright. You know what? Fuck this shit. We're gonna go with 98% completion. Ready? This is my speed run to the category 98% completion. Hi, Velma. Those are some lovely emotes, honey. Good old Bible thump. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. The night goes on as I'm fading away. I'm sick of this life. I don't know. Are there words to that song after that point? Because I've never fucking heard them. Not once in my life. To be fair, I've never, like, unironically listened to that song. The only times I've ever listened to it are, like, when it's in a meme. A hot meme, as it were. The tilt is taking over. The tilt has claimed me once again. We are an hour and 14 minutes in, and the tilt has already claimed my soul. It's alright. It's alright. Look, we can live with the tilt. The tilt does not mean... Oh my... Why am I the worst? Tilt does not mean I suddenly have to be the worst gamer in the world. I was already the worst gamer in the world. So there's nowhere to go but up, quite frankly. And that's promising news. That's promising news. There's nothing possible for my future except success. That's helpful. There we go. Let's think about some of the nice things I've been up to lately. Started playing an Aliens D&D game with some friends of mine. That's been fun. I've never seen Aliens before, but my friend wanted to run that game. And invited me to play, and then sent me some files that they had bought legally, containing the first two Aliens movies. And so Cece and I sat down and we watched those together. They were good. I enjoyed those. They were very slow, and definitely like not what I was expecting. I was expecting a lot more of the horror element. But I enjoyed both Alien and Aliens. And then we played the game, and nobody's died yet. Like, can you believe that? We had an entire session and nobody died. Even though, supposedly, this game is supposed to be so lethal that we each get a bunch of backup characters, and even then, the person who's running the game isn't sure if any of us will make it alive to the end. Even with all the backup characters. Do I agree? Nah, I am the worst gamer in the world? No, you're not. Let's be honest. Let's be honest now. There are some bad gamers in the world. Like, if I say that, it's gonna sound like... This is gonna sound like bragging, but I absolutely don't mean it to be. I always thought that I was just awful at video games. I thought that I was absolutely horrendous, and like there were few people in the world as bad as I am. But as I have grown older and met more people, I have learned that apparently, like, normies are not good at video games. And yes, I did just say normies in 2020. Like, there are people who are really bad at video games. And I'm not going to name any names. Because, like, and even aside from that, like, your value is not how good are you at video games, unless you try to make a career out of playing video games. In which case, your value absolutely comes from how good you are at video games. Sounds shitty, but that's the world we live in. Your value comes from your career. So if you're good at your career, you have value. A wonderful world. But, what was I saying? Right. So I'm apparently, like, not complete trash at video games. I'm not good. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll never be a pro gamer or anything like that. Fucking pro elite gamer. What's up, gamers? It's your girl. Fucking no scope 420, etc., etc. But I can beat this game. And I have. And that's something that a lot of people just can't do. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. If you can't beat this game, that's fine. Everyone's good at different things. This game doesn't have to be one of the things you're good at. But it's just crazy to me to think that maybe there's something that I'm okay at. I've been getting better about that. I used to be very much not thinking I would ever be good at anything. But, I've started taking classes and things. I've started really, actually getting better at things, which is crazy to me. Because for a lot of my life, it was kind of just, I'm either good at something or I'm not. And that was the only metric that had value. But, as an adult now, I can recognize that that's fucking bullshit. And it's basically if you want to be good at something, you just practice and you get better at it. Which I've gotten a lot better at. I've gotten better at getting better at things. Or accepting that I can get better at things, I should say. What's up, honey? Is he getting a snack? Cece is a snack, frankly. Did I say that out loud? Yes. Okay. Good. Things are happening. I don't like that. Okay. So, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, honestly. So I think what we're doing is I'm just gonna go fight the final boss. Because I'm really fucking sick of this. So I'm just gonna put an end to it. I've been saying this entire time this would be an 100% playthrough, and now I'm surrendering, frankly. Because I just want to get this done. And also because there's a lot of yelling and things going on in the background. So, I don't think right now is really the best time for me to be doing streams, which is unfortunate. But I will be back. I promise not to make people wait 2 weeks this time. I will be back. Not until next week, obviously, because this is Sunday, so even if I stream tomorrow, it's next week. But I will be back next week. Guarantee you. I am promising right now, I will, and I will put my entire channel up for this promise, if I break this promise. Anyone who wants my channel can have it. I will stream at least once in this coming week. Good. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I missed y'all. I missed doing this, frankly. Which is true. It's not like I was just sitting around the entire time thinking, man, I should stream, but I really don't want to. There was, to be fair, there was once where I did do that, simply because I wasn't feeling well. But for the most part, there's been legitimate reasons. Okay. Bye, Cece. See you later. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I would like kiss.
Can you have a kiss?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Love you.
I love you too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Mama.
Me.
Meh. Kitty goes meh. The tilt is real. Ladies and gentlemen, the tilt is real. There we go. See, that's not so hard. It's an easy jump. Oh, boy. By the way, I should mention that this boss is going to be harder than it was last time. Because, you know, it's the truth. Anyways, like I was saying, this boss will be harder. And we've still got some time left, because I guarantee I will die to this more than a few times. So, while we're at it, let's talk about something important in my life, something nice and important in my life, which is anime. I've been watching some anime lately, as I am apt to do. Uh, I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen. It's one of them. It's a shonen. It's a pretty new shonen. It's pretty popular, mostly because of, you know, it being a shonen, and also I am very sorry about all of this. You know what? I'm gonna mute the mic for a little bit, because there's a lot of yelling. So I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna mute it, and yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna continue playing and try to beat this, though. Thank y'all for hanging out. Okay, and we're back. Hello again.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. And we're gone again. Okay. Hello again. I sincerely apologize for that, but I think we're okay now? Hopefully. I don't even know what to say. I just sincerely apologize for anyone who heard any of that yelling in the background. If you didn't hear it, count yourself lucky, frankly. This is part of what I'm trying to avoid. And like I said, CC and I are moving soon, so it's much less of a problem when that happens. I'm a little quieter than I was before, and we're just gonna have quiet, chill stream. And we're just gonna enjoy this lovely game. Alright. One thing I'm noticing, by the way, is we don't have the fire arrow thing that I bought. I probably forgot to save after I got it, which is unfortunate loss. It is what it is. I would like to use it right now. But we got good damage. We got plenty of health items left. We even got some poison on our arrows, which is real nice. Real nice. Okay. Oh boy. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating a little. Gamer focus time, as it were. But we got it. We got the first two phases, and unlike before, because we have the leaf, we now get the third phase. I remember being... Oh my god! I was about to say, I remember it being the most difficult. I guess I remember right. But, we saw it for a second. But yeah, that's what we're up against here, basically. Is we have to beat the boss again, just like we did before, but now there's an extra phase. I'm actually gonna save my my thingy that increases damage. Because I only get 2 of them throughout the entire fight. And I think I would much rather go through one of the later phases faster, either the second phase or the third phase. There might be more after the third phase, frankly. I don't remember. But... oh my lord! Okay, we're okay. I'm actually getting through this pretty quickly without it, too. So I might just save them all for the third phase. Oh, fuck! I forgot about that attack. That attack, that, like, big explosion thingy, I believe is an insta-kill. Like, no matter how much health you have, I believe it just outright kills you. Which, I mean, is fair. It's the final boss of the game. One thing I have on, by the way, Black Sachet. You may notice that my health sometimes just randomly drops a bit. That is the black sachet. Sometimes it will just randomly deal me some damage, which is the unfortunate negative, but it is also the only passive item that just directly gives me an attack increase. So I don't know if it's worth using, but I'm using it. So oh shit! Nightbot can eat my ass. Yeah, Nightbot's not very nice some of the times. Okay. I forgot to charge again, but that's fine. First phase is pretty easy at this point. Like, it hasn't really been, like, huge leaps and bounds, but I am learning patterns and getting better at this boss fight, in case that hasn't been obvious. To the point where, like, the first phase just is real easy to me at this point. See? Not a problem. Alright, stop there. Just take it slow. The only reason that attack matters is because the higher my attack, the less time I have to spend dodging, and so the less chance there is for me to make a mistake. That's why attack is important. In this game, at least. In, like, you know, turn-based RPGs, obviously attack is important for other reasons, but... Well, actually, no, it's still kind of the same reason. Just in video games, attack is important because there are less chances for you to die. I just killed myself, by the way. Don't worry. Don't mind me. Um, but yeah, I mean, the only reason attack is important in any video game is just because... Well, it's important for two reasons. First off, it's important because the quicker the enemy dies, the less chances you have to take damage, so the less chance of you dying. But, the other reason... I just killed myself there, by the way. Because I basically I just got hit a bunch and I just wanted to reset. The other reason is just for speed. People don't like things to take a really, really long time. People like to get shit done. And, like, even if you're not a speedrunner, I know for most people, like, spending a really long time in a boss fight, like, is not super fun. Just because that's how we're programmed. We're programmed to like doing things, and we're programmed to like doing a lot of different things. And if we just keep doing the same thing, then we're not doing a lot of different things. Plus, people like making progress. And if you just keep dying to the same part, or I mean, if you just keep like sitting at the same part, you're not making progress. And that is why attack matters in video games. This has been your game design lesson for the day. Why is no one else saying anything? Who else is supposed to say something, honey? Even if there's other people hanging out in the stream, by the way. maybe. If there are other people hanging out in my chat, please do not feel like you have to talk. I completely understand. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to mute my mic again. I'm sorry. Okay, so we did it. So I'm gonna try to talk for a bit. We're absorbing the curse, by the way. Again, Dark Souls, we absorb it, sacrifice ourselves, save the world. You get the idea. I am very, very sorry for everything that's happened. This is a big part of the reason that streaming has been difficult. But when the curse from East reached the village of Lund, a priestess was sent on a sacred mission to seal it away. The priestess triumphed over the dark, stopping the spread of the curse by drawing it into her body, but she faded away in the process. Now only a faint memory of her story remains, passed on as tradition. Even so, her spirit of determination lingers on, guiding guiding younger priestesses toward finding peace. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. Again, Cece and I are moving out. Things should get a lot easier as far as making content goes. Thank you very much for hanging out. I'm gonna mute myself again and let the credits roll. But this has been wonderful. I'm glad I got to share this game with y'all, and I hope you had a good time. I will come back with something else later. Maybe at some point I'll come back to this game and finish 100%ing it, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright. Later, everyone. Bye.